Alright, imagine this. You're in a video game where a plumber, a team with a sword, and even a blue hedgehog are all in the same arena, battling it out with crazy moves and over-the-top finishes. That's Super Smash Bros., one of the most popular fighting games ever made. Each character brings their own style, from sword swings to lightning bolts. But what if a real-life athlete stepped into that world? Picture Cade Cunningham, the Detroit Pistons' cool, calculated point guard, training the basketball court for the Smash Arena. How would his game translate? What kind of moves would he have? And most importantly, what would it be like to play as him in a game full of Nintendo icons? For a standard attack, I was thinking if he dribbled the ball at the player's feet and that did some damage, that would actually be kind of funny. For a side attack, I figured he could take a basketball and do a chest pass, and as soon as it hit the player or the opponent, he would go flying off. Some other ideas I had where he could for a jump attack, he could jump and then do a slam dunk move, like if it was a net, only instead the ball would be hitting the opponent.
Now for the file smash, I actually had an idea that I'd like your opinion on in the comments. Last year I went to a Detroit Pistons versus Miami Heat game, and sometimes during the break or halftime, they'll have some entertainment there. Like they'll have an artist or they'll have someone perform that bag trick. And in one of the halftime shows, they had these guys jumping off like these platforms and then doing a mid-air flip and then doing a slam dunk. I thought for a Final Smash we'd have a little animation of Cade Cunningham doing that to an opponent. I think that would be really cool. I was thinking of titling this Final Smash the Final Slam Dunk or the Final Smash Dunk. Uh, Vote for what you like in the comments. And speaking of smashing, why don't you smash or slam on that like button and subscribe button to see more gaming content like this.
Hey guys, sorry to interrupt, but if you are enjoying this video so far, I just want to let you know that my new game Pumpkin Pong is now available on itch.io. You can play it for free, or you can pay whatever you feel it's worth. It's your typical retro Pong game, but with a little spooky twist in it. And now, back to the video.
We also need to talk about custom skins for games because, as you know, in Super Smash Bros., sometimes they let you change the character's appearance or colors. I was thinking for Cade Cunningham, if he was like a character in the game, of course we'd have his typical red and blue uniform. We'd also have the uniforms they wear when they're away playing other games outside of Detroit. And I was also thinking of adding that those cool uniforms, business uniforms they have, where it's like a darker blue with the horse on it. I'm sure you know which one I'm talking about. Then I was thinking we could have one for the Oklahoma State University Cowboys as a reference to Cade's past in college basketball.
Then here's some other customizable ideas that I had for our character. First one, there's just this black and neon one. I don't know if you can see the colors because of the camera quality, but I was thinking if a character chose this kind of a skin in the game, the numbers and the letters would change colors like an RPG light. And here's what it would look like in the back. Again, same thing in the game, the colors would change. It's kind of like what I would do if I was making the Smash Bros game and I was making this skin. And then, just to troll all the football fans in Michigan, I have this one, the combination of Michigan State and the Spartans, I believe. Here's what it will look like on the back. And then, if I was like in charge of directing Smash Bros or anything like that, I think it would be like pretty cool if like we had like character skins based off the esports teams. For example, here's one for Moist Esports by Penguin, that YouTuber Penguin Zeros, and I think it's co-owned by Ludwig. I think I was actually originally gonna have it just this white instead of it blue, but then I didn't think that really represented that esports team theme too well, so I just colored it all blue. And then I have like a sort of a generic Smash Bros themed outfit. I think that would be like pretty cool. Nothing too fancy, just something to represent the game. I feel like that's a move Nintendo might make. For the stage, I figured it should take place in the Detroit Pistons home stadium. If anyone doesn't really follow basketball that much, their stadium is the Little Caesars Arena. That's the big screen or jukebox or whatever you would call it. And then it's just like a very simple stage. There's no like flying platforms like you might see in the other stages. I did have this cool idea though, as because sometimes if you hit a character hard enough, they go flying off stage. But I thought if they like hit like one of the backboard, or they like somehow accidentally fell in the hoop, then that would like propel them out stage. I thought that would be like a pretty cool idea, and I think it's something the developers of Smash Bros might do if they were like putting Cade Cunningham and Detroit Pistons in their game. And then these like white lines are just like the chairs and the seats and the booths. I didn't have time to draw people. Then I thought it'd be really cool, since this is like the screen. Like, you know how on Little Max's stage, like they have like the characters and then they put like the stats or the score to show who's winning. I figured we could do something like that there if we were developing a Smash Bros game for this.